Opening day of trout season. It's more than just fishing, it's tradition. And around here, we take that pretty seriously. We're Mentzer Outdoors, and today, you're coming along for our favorite kind of early morning chaos. All right, well, the sun's not up yet. It's not great for filming, but we're at the trout stream. You can hear, if you listen to the background, the forest is waking up. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm not alone. I got a couple of guys you really can't see.
We're over here.
Say hello, fellas.
Hello, fellas.
We're gonna get rocking and rolling here, bring you some content, but it's opening day trout season. Stay tuned. Mentzer Outdoors. We're about ready to party. We rolled up way before sunrise, like we always do. Gotta lock down our spot before someone else does. You only get one opening day a year, and we're not letting it slip through our fingers. Now here's the thing. No lines can touch the water till 8 a.m. So we wait. We swap stories, give each other a hard time, talk about the ones that got away last year. It's one part campfire vibes, one part countdown to chaos. You can feel the energy start to build. Every guy on the stream checking their watch like it's New Year's Eve. Because when that clock hits 8, it's game on. It's getting light out. Soon be time to get our lines in the water. Pap should be here soon, but eager to rip some lips and have some fun out here. This is the one I'm worried about falling in.
When they pop up it. You hear that, Brady?
What?
You might want to get it behind some brush in case Pat hooks it when he's casting.
You can feel it creeping closer. 8 a.m. is just around the corner. Rods are rigged, spots are cleaned, and the banter is turning into strategy. This is where it gets good. This year, we kept the mics rolling on Brady and Ron, two guys who live for this stuff. So instead of telling you how it went, well, we'll let them take it from here. All right, guys, we are back. We're about 5 minutes before legal fishing time, and we're basically just turning the mics on and getting our poles ready. Got cameras rolling.
Cameras are hot.
Cameras are hot. So this is a new experience because we usually are trying to just capture action as it happens, and we're not recording live, but we are going to record as we go. So looking forward to how this is going to turn out for us.
I'm just here thinking, Ron, we have the wrong people mic'd up.
Yeah, we should mic up the other two guys.
Pap gives
But they don't talk enough.
Pap gives really good color commentary.
Catch a couple of one-liners.
We can trade the mics here in a little.
All right, who's the official timekeeper?
Now these cameras are time stamped on the record. But pretty cool. We're seeing some fish jump, so they're hungry. Looks like we're all using some power bait, but we'll see if these trout are hungry this morning or not.
Yeah, this is actually a really cool picture everybody standing here next to the water with their lines baited, just waiting, ready to go. We're lined up. If you can see the different boots that we're all wearing, some of them are in pretty rough shape.
I just can't wait to see. We have a couple different cameras set up. I just can't wait to be distracted in the moment fishing to realize that my camcorder's been underwater for 10 minutes.
5 minutes ago, we had a fish just jump out of the water in the hole in front of us. So we know there's at least one. And I think I might have mentioned earlier, we've seen herons and wood ducks, and we just had about
All right,
6
we got
white-tailed
1
deer
minute.
take off.
This is your 1 minute warning. Ring, ring.
Well, I can hear the guys in the fishing hole upstream yelling, so they maybe think it's 8 o'clock
Their clocks
already.
might be running a little fast.
Either that or the wardens showing up right on cue.
I mean, if I was a warden, I'd be going where all the trucks are.
Yeah, it's been a fun morning. We're just hanging out. And
so
most
this
people
is
will be ready for a nap by the
this is
time we
fair
just get
game.
started.
All of us are going to be casting at the same time. We'll see who.
Hasn't started to rain yet.
We'll see who catches the first fish. Any second now.
Well, the past couple of years, I've held back because I wanted to try to catch you guys on video. So I let you guys cast ahead of me.
All right, it's 8 o'clock, boys.
All right, Pep's water hit the line. Oh, that's not a good cast.
Yeah, I need some practice.
I'm going to need to put another slip shot on this guy.
That's money.
All right, that's much better. So we're going to have to do some level of editing to make up for all the downtime when we're not talking on this.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be good.
There we go. It's a monster.
We got one on. We got the first fish.
All right, first fish. This is what happens when the cameraman brings snacks. It's not really a monster, but first line's in, and just like that, boom, trout on. Nothing like that first tug after long winter. Everyone's locked in, netting fish, shouting over the water, calling out the hot spots. We will take credit for catching the first fish. Right on, guys.
I just missed one. So how's it feel?
Feel like a champion.
You're about that action this year.
I'm about it. Some new hooks I bought.
I got one. There we go. Need to adjust my drag. Come to Papa. All right, we got him. Also likely swallowed a hook. That's my thing with trout. I feel like it's tough to tell when they first hit it. But we're eating these fish, so it's not as detrimental.
Well, I got this.
All right, and he spit it out, so we're good. Crisis averted. He can have my power bait, and I'm gonna put him on my stringer.
You got a stringer?
I do. Came prepared.
All right.
So you just want to put it through the gills? You go through the front or the back. Open up. Oh. There, Lon's got one. That might be the biggest so far.
It's definitely bigger than this little one. So Lon's got one on. Pap just missed one. Brady's got one on one. I need to tie another hook on my line because that rascal swallowed my hook. Which is fine. It's all right.
We're in business.
Because there's only one guy that can say he caught the first fish.
Hands are slimy. Sometimes you forget what that feeling's like.
Audio might not be the greatest on the beginning of this because I had it tied to I had my mic on my vest instead of clipped to my harness here. So it might have been a little rubbing.
Yeah, I was glad somehow he just spit that out. Saves me some work that I'll have to do.
Well, the big question was we sat here for the last couple hours was, are there any fish in this hole? And I believe we've answered that. Uh-oh. What I need to figure out, I may have to borrow Lon's eyeglasses again. Great cast, Lon.
Oh, man, that was a nice bite. So nice, you took my bait.
They're all river monsters whenever they pull one over.
I set that hook right away too. Don't cast where I cast.
Don't hook that fish that you almost caught. Hey, awesome action. Awesome action. We got one flying through the air.
Get him on the shore. Might be the biggest so far.
Don't every time Lon catches a fish. That might be the biggest one yet. Great cast right over my line. Fisherman's etiquette. Let's talk about that a bit. Whoa. We got a live one on the bank over here. It's not on camera right now, but Lon's wrangling it.
Does anyone have worms?
Well, I think the deal was that if I brought hooks, you were going to bring bait.
I brought power bait.
So that's my way of saying, sir, I personally did not bring worms.
No, Mr. Sanders, you're wrong.
So the 5 fish that were in this hole were already on our stringers. Going to be a long rest of the afternoon. Tell me a story, Brady.
Well, there I was, 4:10, near my fishing spot. I waited around with my good buddy Ron, Lon, Melvin, and then it got to be 8 o'clock, and we all caught some fish. Some bigger than others, some more memorable than others, but we all caught. I'm just waiting for Pap to get on the board here.
Pap's an old school fisherman. He insists on sitting on a bucket.
Whoa, fisherman's etiquette.
All the fish are up there by where you're. Let me try my hand in your spot. Yeah, so this is somewhat decent. We'll hopefully these mics work really good in picking up audio.
I mean, there's been years where it's been real slow start. There's been years where we all catch our limits within 10 minutes, and there's been plenty of years in between.
Yeah, last year was kind of a slow start.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
I think 2 years ago, I'm gonna reel in. I'm over top of you. I think it was 2 years ago where they were just hammering, and we were all done. Like 3 or 4 guys were like fished out within the first 15 minutes. But 3 years ago, there weren't any fish. There we go.
Fish on. Whoa!
We got a live one. I'm under somebody's line, Brady. Oh, Pap's getting in on the action.
Man, that's a lively fish.
I know. I'm trying to like get us some awesome footage, but I don't want him to get off. Like I gotta
He's
get him
hungry
off.
for more power bait.
I gotta get him off the. All right, Pap. There, you're free. Maybe. All right, here. Let's get Pap. Pap and I are
A
tangled.
big FU to Pap.
It's been pretty good as far as there's pulling one out. It's been pretty good as far as rain holding off. You get off?
All right, we are so back.
That's the fish I was after.
You said there was one left. Beautiful fish. Not a big one, but beautiful.
It was fun to watch you reel them in.
All right, the fish are biting. Keep that line in the water.
So am I.
Slow and steady wins the race. Get in there. Whoa. All right, we're back.
Just a little bit of bait on here. All right, I'm back in business. Were you talking to me still?
A little bit.
All right. Come on, bring him back up.
Second when you're fishing, make sure it's paying attention.
Come on, fella. Boy. Nice, nice, nice. That's a better fish than the last one. And they're still biting. It's turning out to be a pretty decent morning. Down here and wash my hands and get them cleared off from all the fish slime. Whoever's fish is this, whoever's fish this is he's trying to swim away. He set all these cameras up, and then he got out of the camera. He went and started fishing the hole that wasn't being filmed. Anything biting down there?
I had one nibble in my first cast, but not really.
Were you talking to me still?
A little bit.
Oh! Alright. Come on, bring him back up.
Second rule of fishing, make sure you're paying attention.
Come on, fella. Boy. Nice, nice, nice. All right, Brady. We've been fishing for about an hour and a half. It's starting to drizzle on us a little bit. To give us an update on how things are going.
I mean, the rain's not going to deter me. If anything, it's going to just change up the environment for the fish a little bit, but not having too many bites or too much action, but there's fish in the water here, so I switched up my bait. I'm going to try this spinner out here. Caught one on it, did in just a few casts, so I'm just going to keep casting and trying my luck and maybe work my way down the stream a little bit.
Yeah, and you can really see that the water, the rain's hitting the creek a little bit, so we're going to keep on fishing and we'll keep on filming. All right, we've got some action over here. I think we had to rescue our spinner.
And it's basically only stockfish that are here.
Right. I want to get you doing a cast. I want to follow that thing in. Two tree stands right on top of each other here.
Alright, I'm ready to move down. There's some real deep holes down there for like long stretch. It's fishing. Out in the water. Bet they bite.
At least 5, probably 6.
There were some solid catches and a couple of heartbreakers. But hey, that's part of it. Some days the fish win. But today, we held our own.
What do you want to interview me about?
Just want you to tell us about fishing.
Fishing ain't no good this morning. Typical morning for Pappy, had one hit. The boys are doing some catching here on it, but it ain't about the fishing, it's about being with the kids. Time to fellowshipping and reminiscing.
All right, folks, we've been fishing for about 2 hours now. Early on, the fish were biting pretty good. You know, initially we caught a couple and got them on the stringers, you know, 1 or 2 apiece. But it's lightened up here probably in the last 45 minutes to an hour. Fish aren't biting so much. Trying to change up the bait selection a little bit. I know that we were working some real bright power baits, and we switched over to some night crawlers. And Brady here, he's working a spinner. Caught one off the spinner. That was actually the last fish that we caught. So I tried a bright little yellow grub to see if that would get them interested, and they're just not hungry right now. So I'm going to be switching back to a power bait again, because that did work earlier on. I'm going to see what we can do, and 2 hours in, we're not giving up. What's he doing? Oh yeah, they got a 10-year anniversary since they started.
They ain't biting, but here at home's a lot more comfortable than this, and so I think that's where I'm heading. Typical day of fishing for Pat.
We are going downstream. Gonna test out my waders for sure. If we're actually, I kind of like it that we're not done early. I don't know if that's the right way to go across, but we're gonna record it and try. Shit. And it's slicker than what I'd like. He's over, he's across. I personally should have walked around. But the shortest path between 2 points is a straight line. Always has been, and always will be. He's a lot lighter than me too. Wasn't on the recording earlier, but we did ourselves just a tiny little snort of whiskey to celebrate our buddies, the Keystone Hunters. They just hit 1,000 subscribers on their YouTube channel, and we hit milestones like that. We like to celebrate. Not big drinkers, but nothing wrong with celebrating milestones and
Just check them out. They got a great product they put out. Like the road's like right here. You see the telephone pole. You think you're way back? Oh boy, somebody just took my bait. Always pay attention. Always pay attention. By late morning, right, rods were resting. Coffee was gone. We had a few fish on our lines and a few more stories to tell. Another opening day locked into the books.
Weather was great. We got some fish on our stringer here. Could be more, but also could be less. So just great time. Weather was great. Always remember, stay wild.
Good day at the trout stream, hanging out with family and telling a bunch of lies. Got to get some bait in the water, caught a few fish. Awesome day.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, I mean, I've had better days fishing. I've had worse days fishing. Just because you're not the first one to the hole means you're going to catch the first fish. But today, it does mean that. I caught the first fish. I was the first one here, and actually we'll give Brady the credit. He got here ahead of me, but just wasn't at the hole by the time I had things set up. Great day fishing. Appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. Nature's our playground. Thanks for tagging along with us for the opener. If you've got a trout tradition, drop it in the comments. We want to hear it. Until next time, stay wild, stay ready. And remember, nature is our playground. Mentzer Outdoors, we're out.
Wrap. Good time fishing with you guys. Until next time. Yeah, that's for sure. But can't beat it. Getting out here,